Scarpins Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sklar Country, the virus edition, a.k.a. the Pandy Pods.
A.k.a. two Jews, no Charleston chews.
A.k.a. The pods from Jason and Randy, and the pods, they are a pandy.
Yes, and they're dandy.
All right, let's get into the story because we got one. I hope you had a good weekend, and let's jump into it.
Okay,
all right?
So babies are being born in this pandemic, which...
I guess that stands to reason we're not really doing much these days once you've run through everything you have to watch on Netflix.
Once you've gone through all the Marvel movies
in chronological order.
Not
which
in the order
almost,
they were released, in the chronological order.
And rewatch Parks and Rec, and The Office, and 30 Rock, and Arrested Development,
and Last Chance U. What are you going to do?
What else are you going to do?
You can start making people.
That's right.
That's what we do. People
who will one day watch these shows.
With you. Mm-hmm. And you just hope everyone's healthy. The mom, the baby, everything. Because as we all know, sometimes that might not be the case.
Yeah.
And that is our sincerest first hope. But
what happens if your kid is too healthy?
Too blessed.
Too blessed.
Is that a thing?
Blessed with too much.
Could that actually be a thing?
I don't know.
That your baby is blessed with an overabundance of quote unquote
assets.
Yes.
I've never really thought about that until now. I mean,
this story will
take it and take you to the next level.
Far be it for us to play God in this universe.
But maybe we do need to play God here.
Like twin gods.
Sitting on high.
As the spin doctors once spoke of.
1, 2...
Princes.
Twinces
kneel before you. Let us be those two gods deciding what to do with this kid who has been too blessed.
Hashtag too blessed.
Let's get into it.
Here we go.
An Iraqi boy no doubt etched his name into the phallic hall of fame after he was born with a whopping trio of penises.
1, 2, 3 penises before you.
That's what I said now.
Okay.
All right. That's one
Peni.
That's one short of 4 now. All right.
That's one short of 4 now.
If he gets circumcised, that's like they could have a genital shell game going on.
Totally.
Which I think is kind of, okay. To the best of our knowledge, quote, this is the first reported case with 3 penises or the triphalia, wrote Dr. Shakir Salim Jabali in a study on
Dr. Shakir Salim Jabali is the most badass doctor name I've ever heard.
It sounds like any number of people who was kind of hanging out with Tribe Called Quest and could have been
exactly
like could have
step to the mic.
Up.
Shakir Salim Jabali
in the house. Shaheen is
in the house.
A study on the treble membered tyke. I don't know who is writing this.
Who is writing this?
Published in the International Journal of Surgery Case Reports, which I get weekly.
Do you get that weekly?
I went ahead and got that weekly.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't think you need to approximate this. I think there should be a record of this.
Yeah,
Am I
you
wrong?
shouldn't say should. Like, we should know who got born with the most.
The baby boy, a Kurd from Duhok.
Is that the beginning of a limerick?
It sounds like the beginning of it. There once was a Kurd from Duhok who wasn't just born with one cock. He had more than 2, didn't know what to do, and he became a big star on TikTok.
There you go.
I think that's
it.
Happen.
That is the limerick.
It was fun writing that limerick.
I'm sure it was, Jay.
He originally was brought to the hospital by his parents when he was 3 months old due to swelling in the scrotum. However, when he arrived, doctors observed that he had some extras.
Is that what they're calling extra bits?
2 centimeter member sprouting from. We don't need to get into all these details, but it was like a golf bag down there.
Okay,
the guy
fine.
had a wedge for short situations. He had a driver for distance. Sounds like he had a hybrid down there. I don't know. He had stuff. Guy had
something
stuff.
to get out of the rough, so to speak.
They said the Hydra-esque anomaly was particularly mysterious as the child. By the way, the kid is fine. I just need to say that early.
Let's just say this.
So,
we would not be doing this story if
he
he was not well.
Hadn't been exposed to drugs in the womb, didn't have family history of genetic aberrations. He was conceived in the parking lot of a nuclear power plant, though.
Is that the truth?
No.
Okay,
I just wanted that to be true because I think that makes sense.
I mean, I would say this. The boy's potential future as the world's first 3-pronged porn star.
Porn star. It was nipped in the bud. That's what they said.
They took that out of the mix right there.
They said it was nipped in the bud, and that's the point I was like, did we get this from the New York Post?
This feels like New York Post writing.
Are the parents sure they want to destroy his porn career like this?
I don't know.
They nipped it in the bud.
I don't know. You don't know how smart this kid's going to be. He may have to turn to that. Why take that away from him?
The doctors decided to remove the other 2 because he didn't have urethras for the other 2. So that was what they were going on.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Fine, that's fair.
Do you put him in a shadow box like an
old LeBron
Cleveland
Cavs
LeBron jersey? Yeah.
Like a reminder of a time long ago where
when
things
we were
great.
champions.
City of champion.
Yeah.
That time will never be again. Sorry, Cleveland, but Put it in a shadow box.
Put it in a shadow box.
How many times have we said that about things? Put it in a shadow box.
Put it in a shadow box could be a Tribe Called Quest song with Dr. Shakir Salim Jabali.
We're going to tell you how the operation went on the other side of this break. Spoiler alert, it went well.
Yeah.
So don't fear, but we'll get into...
But you might feel bad for this kid. We don't know. We'll see on the other side of this break.
I don't feel bad for him, but I do feel bad for what could have been.
Thank you. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Saturday, May 22nd, live Dumb People Town, Nowhere Comedy Club. You can get your tickets at danielvankirk.com or at nowherecomedyclub.com. Check out the tickets. It's Chris Thiele he's our musical guest, and he's so funny.
Not from Nickelback, from Nickel Creek.
The band Nickel Creek, and then, of course, the Doughboys, who do an amazing podcast. So funny about every possible restaurant chain ever. They eat at them, and then they break it down. And their breakdowns are Nick and Mitch. They are so funny, so talented, great writers, and just funny dudes. And the podcast is great. So if you're a fan of that, you will love this show. It's the Dough-Dumb, right?
Yeah.
The Dumb People Town Boys.
Dumb Boys,
the Dumb Boys, the Dough-Dumb. We don't care. It's going to be fun. So get your tickets for that. And let's jump into this because...
So when we left, we had an
Iraqi boy who was born with 3 penises.
An embarrassment of riches.
Right,
so
if you
to
will.
speak.
If you will.
Fortunately, his operation went swimmingly.
Thankfully.
And he was deemed problem-free during a follow-up appointment a year later. Okay, so he's on his way.
Okay.
His parents are reporting that he is less of a dick these days, too. Which
Come
I'm
on.
assuming.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
You don't know how he was as a kid.
To be those parents,
Wow.
though, man.
Wow.
They have to teach that kid from an early age that he will not be satisfied.
Nope.
If they have baseball, I mean, had they kept it?
Had they kept it,
things?
that kid plays baseball, you got to buy 3 cups.
I wonder if Mac Weldon would have made him a pair
Just with 3 flaps?
Three
Maybe.
flaps.
You got to love those guys in Mac Weldon.
His nickname could have legitimately been Tripod.
Or he could refer to his genitals as the Bermuda Triangle.
Or the Triple Crown.
His fraternity pledge name could have been the Hypotenuse.
Wait, maybe.
Could have been.
We're speculating on a world that won't be now because his parents made the decision for him.
But probably better for him.
A similar instance of triplet nether region made headlines in India in 2015, but couldn't be verified as it wasn't documented in a medical journal.
Why wouldn't you document that?
It feels like that's something you'd want to document.
Feels like the old, we cured a common cold with Vicks Vapor Rub. You don't have to document that, but this feels like you might want to document that.
However, despite boasting the only recorded case of triphalia, this latest case study isn't the only multi-membered kid out there. It's a 5-dick kid out there.
No, there isn't.
And his condoms are literally gloves.
Okay. Well, that
First
works.
reported in 1609, the condition of diphilia, or sporting a pair of penises, reportedly affected 1 in every 5 million to 6 million baby boys, with around 100 recorded cases.
Is that number gigantic for you?
It feels like a lot.
Yeah.
That's 100 recorded cases reported in literature.
That to me
That's
still...
what they're getting. It's like, so now people are reporting stuff on Facebook. Back then it was in
like
literature.
in literature.
It was the best of penises. It was the worst
That's
of
right.
penises. 2 penises could come in handy.
Summer and winter.
Day penis, night penis.
City penis, country penis.
Formal penis, casual penis. Casual Friday penis. Penis for every occasion.
Dress down Friday? All right,
Regular
fine.
penis, side penis.
Okay.
And unlike his latest penile patient, some of these akimbo organs can reportedly urinate, do the whole thing, suggests that 2 heads are better than 1. Okay, so I don't like when they say that.
You got to stop.
They have to
They
stop
got to
that.
stop. They wrote that.
They wrote that. I didn't write that.
Jesus.
In fact, one anonymous soul dubbed, I can't even say this, Double Dick Dude, went viral in 2015 after it was revealed that he boasted dual functioning penises. That's a boast. That's a brag.
That's a humble
There's
brag.
no humble brag when it comes to that.
If it's coming from you.
The guy calls himself the Twin Towers, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he calls both of his penises the Sklar brothers.
Or the Olsen twins or the Canseco, the Bash brothers.
Doctors have yet to pinpoint the cause of this deformity. They have linked it to other congenital aberrations, such as being born with 2 scrotums, 2 anuses. According to...
Again, if you're the person at the World Health Organization who has to organize all this data, I'm sorry.
2 scrotums and 3 anuses is a full house. Am I right?
Which, by the way, that should have been the reboot of Full House on Netflix.
Come on. Animate it.
It's a medical drama.
Look, This is what happens when you conceive babies when you are drunk on Four Loko.
That
You
can
cannot
happen
do
to
it.
you.
So we're asking you to not use that. That should not be an inspiration for
This
you.
kid's going to be all right. He's going to be all right. And maybe he won't be as great as he could have been, but he's going to be all right, and we'll accept that, and we'll
I'm
take
happy
that.
for him. I'm happy. You know what? He'll live a normal. He may never know what once was, and
That's
I think
right.
it's his parents' duty to not tell him what once was.
That's right. Shadow box, but down in
Put
the
it in a
basement.
shadow box in the ante room of the basement where the guinea pigs are.
That's right. He'll
Keep
never
it
know.
over by the guinea pigs. They'll be like, "Hey, remember that thing we had?
Remember that day?" No.
He'll one day stumble upon it like all his old tooth fairy teeth.
Yeah.
And
It'll
he'll
be a
like, "What's
wonderful.
this?" And he'll be
then
like,
here we go.
Let's get
Let's
into
have
it.
a talk.
Let's
All
get
right.
into
That is the show, you guys. That is it. Stay connected. Stay protected. Don't get infected. This is not a hoax.
But we got the jokes.
Wear a mask. Get vaccinated. Be kind to each other. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
La-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da.